get the game started so the buildings connect properly. And there we go. Let's pause this for a sec so I can show you your... Oh! I can show you your little goblins. This is one of your little lady worker goblins. This is your current Goblin King. And these are regular peon goblins heading out to do their job. The first thing they're going to do is gather stone, look around, gather food, whatever they need. Unfortunately, we have nowhere to put any of that yet, so let's start some building. First thing you need is a grand hall. That's a home for your Goblin King and up to 10 goblins, which will fill your first set of goblins. There you go. Now we've got 10 homes. Or we will when it's complete. As you can see, the little goblins are hauling sticks and getting everything ready to build this. Now the next thing you want is you want your storage. A good idea is to have your storage between your stone and your bushes, because food and stone are all stored in your warehouse, your storage. Now while they're working on that, we're going to get set up for the trade hall. This allows us to micromanage the goblins. Trade hall can just go right over here, it's fine. Okay, so we have lots of trees. These are not stone, these are just decoration. Stone actually looks like this. And when you click on it, it says resource node. So you can click down, let me close this up. You can click down here and say, hey, scavenge this stone here. That's what I want you to grab. And I'll just leave that going because they're going to need lots of stone to build. Okay, so now what we do is we wait for our little goblins to build. As you can see, they're already working on constructing the hut. You can click on it and see the resources it needs. It needed 24 sticks to build. And you can check the progress of the construction. Trade hall is almost ready to go. It's got 16 of 20. And that should have enough now. And they do, so they'll start working on that soon. Now, generally, you don't want to build up too many things at once because your goblins get scatterbrained and they'll start working on one, then the other, and it takes longer to build. In the beginning, these are the 3 basic buildings you need right away. And I find it doesn't take that long to construct them because you have most of the resources already in your little traveling kit. See, we still have 26 sticks available. And we're using lots of sticks to build things. Goblins use sticks and stones, or sticks and rocks, and then we get stone and boulder later, and planks and logs and all sorts of fun little things to build with. Alright, so we just about got the storage hut built. You can see that's almost done. And as soon as that's done, we're going to show you how to assign a goblin, get the little guy working. You can tell it's almost done when you can see the wood planks on the bottom coming out of the ground. As soon as those come up, it's done. Now you'll notice your Goblin King does not do any work. All he does is run around. Now to open it, you just click on Storage Completed, one of these little round plus add buttons. Then you take a goblin and you just drag them into the circle. And there you go. That's how you put a goblin to work. Now he will continuously work in the warehouse. That's all he will do. He will run goods to and from the crafting hall or wherever else you need them. Right now it is fine to have 1, but later on you're going to want to have 2 or 3 in there. Keep them busy and working. And you don't want to build too much storage until you need it. Every storage hut holds 200 units. Well, the first one holds 350, but every other one holds 200. Okay. So once that fills up, you build another storage hut. And then you worry about it. The Grand Hall is built, so now it is time to assign the clan chief. The clan chief does not work either. We will use her. She had a nice high rank. So we have a Goblin Clan Chiefess. Oh, Grand Hall complete. Anytime you click on that, that brings it up. And once again, we just clicked on the circle and drug her in there to place her. Now, these are not really available yet, but this is the Goblin wheel showing what the clan needs. Right now, they need food and they need social. Tools, they don't need yet, but they will very soon, which is why we're getting the crafting hut built. We're going to build the trade hall, then we're going to build the crafting hut for tools. And actually, since we're almost done with that, let's get the crafting hut going now. We go to trade. The second one in is crafting hut. I was hoping it was going to... There we go. I want it connected right to the warehouse because that's the quickest route for resources to travel. Now, most of the times you'll get a nice little pathway built. If there's a goblin walking through the area where the pathway would go, it cancels the pathway and does not build it. It just leaves an open space. Okay, so far we're doing good. We have 40 food. We have 16 logs. We currently need 2. Ooh, a lordless warrior strides into the village. He shout of great quest and lost treasure. He wants strong goblin to dig for him and carry loot. We got 5 goblins? How brave am I? Goblins love to dig up treasure. We pick 4 goblins to help lordless warrior. Lordless warrior make big promise, but maybe reward only little. We send just 2 goblins. And this gold likely only be in lordless warrior's head. We tell him go away. Wow. I'm a gambler. We'll send 4 goblins. You go dig, guys. Warrior come back with 2 goblins and 2 sad stories. To say he's sorry he leave gift for the weeping families. 200 berries. Well, I lost 2 goblins, but I gained 200 berries, so that's not an extremely bad loss. Once that happens, you get a little treasure chest with 200 berries in it. Okay, now as you can see, the trade hall is built. You do not need to put anybody in there for it to work. So that can save you a goblin as a working peon. They might change this in a future update, but currently you're fine. Now you have job priorities. These are the ones that are assigned to jobs. These down here are the peons you have to work. They're gathering berries, wood, and stone. If you don't want them to gather stone, you just click on the X like that. Say you're getting close to winter and you need sticks, you can just go like that, get everybody gathering sticks. Most of the time I find it's fine to leave them on their own. Sometimes you do have to make a call. And you can also go to the crafting hall and change it this way. You can click on that and they will no longer gather sticks. And now they're gathering sticks again. Okay, this is going along rather well. Is this all ready to go? All the resources are there, they're building. So that gives us on to the next building to get started. Trade, woodcutter hut. The woodcutter hut is going to go right down here. Actually, no, let's see. Do we have anything important over here? We have no herbs over here, no resource nodes. Okay, maybe I'll put the hut over here. Trade, third one in, woodcutter's hut. Now, as you can see, this one requires tools. I will not be able to get the tools until this has finished crafting, and they craft the tools. Tools take wood and stone to build. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to disappear here for a little while and let things build.